So what I'm really confused about is this Reddit thread right here. I found this not too long ago. This Mario Zimbabwe guy posted my 16 hours of sleep video to Reddit, which is a kind of weird one to post there because I don't even think this is 5 months old. Is this 5 months old? I'll check in a minute. But so kind of a weird video that I posted of me laying in my bed just kind of being depressed back when I used to sleep for 16 hours a day. There's this guy on here who said this whole channel is like he's living in one Therox Point Never's still life beta male music video. I guess he's shitting on me for being short and small. It's really strange watching him continually try and rationalize his agoraphobia and the nonsensical justifications he gives for his reclusiveness. Well, I'm not agoraphobic. My doctor doesn't say I'm agoraphobic, so I don't really know where that's coming from. I'm not particularly afraid of elevators or small spaces and stuff. I used to be really afraid of those things. I'm kind of afraid of planes. I got onto a train not too long ago and the train didn't bother me, but I'm really afraid of planes. I'm not diagnosed as agoraphobic though, so I don't understand why he says that. I was, at one point, a doctor suggested that I had agoraphobia. Never went anywhere. They never told me that I had agoraphobia. So I don't really know where he gets that. Maybe I think in one of my videos I mentioned being afraid of going out to a pretty severe degree. But that was a while ago. I don't really feel the same way anymore since having moved all around the country. It's still there, but it's not as bad as it used to be, so maybe this guy's just watching old videos. And the nonsensical justifications he gives for his reclusiveness. What's nonsensical about them? So what have I said that's nonsense? I mean, if I looked at the Nietzsche videos that I made, those would certainly be nonsense. And maybe you've seen those, but he doesn't specify, that's the thing. So I don't really know what he's going off of. But I think there's certain videos that I've made where I just said, I'm not interested. Is it so nonsensical of a justification to have to say, I'm not interested in doing something? I mean, people say it all the time. How is it any different from saying, I'm not interested in going to work today, or I'm not interested in watching this TV show? You just don't like it. If I say I don't like most people, isn't that just true? How do you parse that? You know, how do you say this guy's nonsensical justifications he gives for his reclusiveness? What do you want me to be, extroverted? You want me to go out and meet people all the time? You want me to never stop meeting people? Is that what you want? Because that's not what you're gonna get. That's not the person I am. I can't just do that. Am I going to will extrovertedness into existence? Do you think that's how this works? Do people just magically become this thing that they haven't been for their entire life? I'm assuming he hasn't seen my Hikikomori Origins video, because if he thinks that's a nonsensical justification, what I was giving him was a psychological breakdown and complete history, all of which I've told to medical professionals, and they bought into. And so, how do you, because I talked about, being homeschooled because I had a heart condition, I talked about, lots of traumatic life experiences and stuff. Wouldn't call that nonsensical. I talked about just having no interest, emotional numbness to the entire affair, just not caring. I don't see how that's nonsensical, because if you don't care about something, it's going to be pretty hard to do it. So I don't know what this guy meant. I don't know what he was trying to say. If he could explain to me, I feel like this guy isn't arguing in good faith because he kind of started it out with a meme, but whatever, people meme all the time, it doesn't matter. But I don't understand what he means. What is he trying to say here? If he could explain it to me, that'd be fine. I don't think he expected me to see this. And then this guy just said some dumb shit, like Hikikomori, this sounds like an American white dude, and definitely not someone who's Japanese. Tamaki Saito, the guy who came up with the term, says that there are Hikikomori in other countries. He talked about the phenomenon briefly. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. And then this guy kind of, he tells a story and everything. He became he went out and exercised and stuff, I don't know. Avid fan of this guy's videos, Ask Me Anything. Holy shit. Lasai is this guy. I've never seen him comment before. I don't know who this is. I guess I appreciate that he's coming to bat to try and explain my content. That's a very nice thing to do. But I don't know. This is what I'm talking about, is that I've had people, like when I was living in the domestic abuse shelter in Virginia, I had members of staff ask me, why don't you want to go out and meet kids your age? I said, I don't want to. I wouldn't really know how to respond. I just didn't want to. And whenever people kept on asking me, I would get more angry. I would feel actively gross that I had to answer the question, because I just did not want to. I'm more interested by the confines of my room. When I made that response to Weichi and the KG video, I was alright, I just watched 5 minutes of this video, 5 minutes of this video, 5 minutes of this video. You won Thinkton by the YouTuber. I have no idea how to—
You won Thinkton?
Very mad, because I felt like everything would be better if I was just a normal guy. And I tried. I've tried so many times to just do what it is that everyone is doing, and I haven't liked it. If you look at the entire history of my life, I have not liked it. What other justification am I to give for doing things that I don't like beyond the fact that I just don't? What more do you need? What more exoneration should I have to give? I don't know. I've normal people, they've said this to me so many times. It's not just about these guys. I've been told this so many times and I don't understand it. What would I want to do? What do I do once I get to that point? Say words? Say words to people who I have no interest in saying words to? I don't understand. I love playing video games. I love studying Japanese. I love talking to these specific individuals on Discord who I know will understand me and who I know are good friends. And I don't have to censor myself to. I don't have to not make a joke that people would be offended by too. I don't have to pretend when I'm around them. I don't understand. Maybe this is like an autism thing. I really don't know. Like when I encounter people like this, I cease to have words because I feel like the words that I've given in other videos should be enough of an explanation. What more do I have to say?